afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for January 23rd, 2017. Sorry if I sound hoarse. We just had a big day doing the 3-hour trade the close on the Simpler Stocks Gold. Basically, the third Friday of the month, we always do a trade the close for the last 3 hours, going over expiration, coming out with some good ideas. As you'll see, though, unfortunately, the ES has stayed in such a tight range. It was incredibly just not pretty much a non-event, unfortunately. There were little fits and starts we had in there, but it was tough. So I was showing a lot of chart patterns, a lot of how we look at spreads, how we look at unusual option activity, and so on. So by the end of the day, you had the ESs up about 5. So basically in here, you got a sell-off right after the inauguration. This big old drop right here. Let me show you on a 15-minute on the far right. Right there. Right at noon. And then we just stopped for the rest of the day. Incredibly frustrating. When I mean stop, look at a 5-minute chart. That's what I mean by stop. Over on the right here, we sold off right at the inauguration and stayed in literally a 4-point range the entire rest of the day in there. So, but like I said, by the end of the day, ES is up 5, NASDAQ up 5, Russell up 6. You had the bonds down 12. At one time, they were down about a point. You had the Dow Jones Industrials up 94. You had the SPX up about 7. And you had the transports up 60, starting to come back in here, which is nice to see. You had gold today up $6, silver up 9 cents. You had the dollar getting hit. In fact, very interesting to watch the dollar. Finally, we're getting the unwind, where when the dollar goes down, the Russell went up, and the bonds kept going down. Yeah, and very interesting in here. What's been happening is a dollar rallying, so people think there's a lot of strength in the economy, and you see the transports going up and so on. This time you get the dollar selling off, and you got the transports near their high for the day. Very interesting to see this happen. Fast decline all day, refused to go negative. Really, by the end of the day, up about 828. The worst I saw them all day was up about 600. I love to use that as a tell, and I'll show you that in a minute. VIX getting pounded down 124, and the UVXY down 241. Why? There were a lot of people worried about some instability into the inauguration. When nothing happened, they just pounded the UVXY and the VIX. Today, you also had the German DAX up about 0.3%. The DJ China up about 1% in here. So where does this lead us? Number one, I want to show you intraday what I'm talking about with the ESs. Look at the ESs on the left. And right when you thought it was Armageddon here, right after the inauguration, the problem was the advanced decline never looked bad. In fact, as you see, that's a 5-minute chart. You can even put it on a 2-minute chart. When you really look at this, it stayed in its upper ranges for the day. It never broke down. So when this looked like it was breaking down and this wouldn't, that was a big old tell that the market was going to do a non-event, and that's exactly what happened in here. What do I think for next week? I think the ESs are still in this holding zone, as you see on the left. And if you put it on an hourly chart, you'll see on the right as well. On the other hand, I see some things in here that could be huge warning signs, and we'll go over that on the premium side in the video. So just to let you know what this includes, your premium side is basically you get me from 9 to 10 in the morning every day. You also get, and I'm trying to log in so you can see it, you also get the premium video, like I said, a lot more in depth than what you're hearing now. It erased off my screen. I really apologize about that. You got the chat room in here. 9 to 10 in the morning, premium video. Email alerts. I put out at least 6 futures charts in the morning and at least 6 stock ideas. The whole idea about this is that I think the overall market is more important than the individual stocks most of the time. You have to have an overall market perspective to decide whether you want to lean long or short. So definitely keep that in mind. We have a forum that's sort of a message board type of way of communication between all the clients. You'll see that if you're a member, I respond to emails really quick. I mean, within an hour. And I've been doing it 35 years. Most of the veterans in here don't even bother answering their emails. I love answering emails. I'm obsessed about it. The other thing we have in here is the meetup. The meetup is basically a learning idea. So every other week I'm putting out different videos where I'm on anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. Right now we're doing a 6-episode training series on feel. After I do those, and they're all free, they come with your subscription, they go into on-demand. Look at all these. All of these are free with your subscription. So just keep in mind your $7 subscription 30-day trial includes all of this. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to being with you again on Monday. Have a good one. Take care.